Hello? Hello, is there someone there?
He could only hope. The first sound of a human voice in weeks, and he'd had his imagination talk back to him before.
Hello? Hello? Who are you?
Not that it mattered. In the confines of a small-town jail, he was often the sole inhabitant for months on end. The occasional drunk was high society in comparison to the rats.
Mary Lee, may I ask your name?
Samuel. Cooper, Mum. Can I ask what well-spoken lady such as yourself is doing in here? Not visiting the governor.
Can I trust you?
They talked over the following weeks. He never saw her, though endlessly reimagined what face could match such a clear voice. Samuel Cooper had been successful, but never lucky. Although well planned and executed, his business remained on the wrong side of the law, and he had been betrayed. Once ruthlessly secretive, the years of solitude had taken their toll, and given a sympathetic ear, all his fears and confessions suddenly found a voice. Her fate was still being deliberated, and she was reluctant to admit anything to him. But he felt as if a great weight had been lifted. He was saved from being driven quietly mad. Half a decade of bitter resentment started to fade. After his release, he was helpless. Although he was born within the same parish, he never once accepted a visitor, and now had nowhere to turn. Instead of returning to his family, he sat for days outside the gates, forbidden to visit her, but unable to leave. As he watched the churchmen gather in the square, he knew her fate had been decided. The one person who had shown him kindness and compassion was about to be wrongly put to death. He returned home for the final time, and gathering up his sword, crept back to the square before sunrise. Dry-lipped, damp-eyed, he waited for the fires to be lit at dawn.
I expect you want to know how it ends. Well, they're all dead. Or so I would have you believe. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to move on to from here. Which is appropriate, I suppose. The last tale. Conclusion of sorts. Faced with the inevitability of death, man should be paralyzed with fear, or free from all sense of responsibility. Most, however, ignore it completely. I often wonder if it's worth it. Theatre has been my life's work, and to devote oneself entirely to something utterly frivolous leads to tremendous self-doubt. I mean, can you imagine putting in all the hours' work, the planning and rehearsing to end up with a performance that's fleeting and misinterpreted? I'm no doctor, teacher or judge. My work will not contribute to society, and I don't flatter myself in thinking it will become a cultural gem for future generations. I look out at this audience and I wonder what it is you have chosen to do. Even if you toil away mundane years in offices or kitchens, perhaps you can tell yourselves it's for a better future, or a family. None of us have the luxury of that self-assurance. As Wilde said, all art is quite useless. The only excuse for creating a useless thing is that one admires it intensely. I used to believe that once, but I know better now. Crowd-pleasing is what we aim for. To draw in the masses and so continue on with our own lives a little longer. Wonder. Spectacle is what you want. Relief from the terminal day-to-day grind, so that you can watch others act out their personal tragedies, lost loves. You came to the theatre to escape,